map 3 to decide who gets their very first win of the VCT year. Again, this situation notwithstanding between 2G and Furia. We'll take a quick look at Agent Select and see what both of these teams are going to be bringing into the fold. Ender, any surprises from you?
Not big surprise. I am still just a fan of the Furia comp. I think a lot of teams in America started going away from this and are playing the boring 2G comp on the other side, except usually it's a Cypher. But I do really appreciate the value that Yoru is going to give you, especially when it comes to trying to break a lot of these, more known defense-sided setups, especially when there's, Cyphers and whatnot in the game where you can go up, break a trip, teleport out, all these different ideas.
Right.
I'm a fan. I'm a lover of this style of comp. Question is, can Furia actually bounce back after Sunset? Because that was absolutely brutal.
Yeah, it was quite dreadful, and the truth is, it feels like although Furia were able to take map 1, that one probably felt like it got away from 2G. The second map was much more indicative of how the series has felt.
I think someone told me that it was 30-12 in terms of first kills, favoring 2G in the course of the series.
That is quite bad.
And it continues, as Silence on the Jet finds the first.
Although I guess it doesn't really matter if Tui's is going to be there to respond with 2 of his own.
See what you did there?
Thank you. Look at all of the defense utility out of B. You're not getting out onto that site.
Yeah, the thing is, Adverso a little overcommitted onto that angle, gets the 1 kill, but not much more than that.
Meanwhile, Tui's is taking all of A main, so there's a little bit of pressure that can be relieved from there if they do end up making it onto A, which is much easier said than done.
Well, it might be just that easy.
Lo and behold, Gobera gets 3.
Who is this guy? He was a beast back on Sunset too.
Spike planted.
The deadlock arrives, the net will connect. Gotta be fast at this, but hell is covered. That's a 4K for 2G as they win yet another pistol.
Yet another pistol, yet another first kill. They're actually down for a moment in that game, like you called out, with Tui's getting the 2 kills. Man, it's real sharp out of Gobera.
Not much of a purchase here from Furia, as we would expect. Deadlock out towards A and a stack B from Furia.
I'm getting used to this calling style of Furia on the ecos. 4-1 every time, but a little bit more passive with 4. It's not like a forward fight. Think of the end of Sunset, where it was 4 players back spawn outside of B, looking to quickly flood in past smokes. Same idea here.
I would imagine 2G are getting used to it as well. But once again, the stack is in the right place. Tap at the door, waiting for the swing. Silence is there.
The stack isn't really doing anything.
No. But they were in the right place.
True. I think they are intending fully on just dying to Spike.
You know what the cool thing about that is? That gives you the opportunity to ramble about whatever you may choose. You've got like a good minute-and-a-half podcast that you can pop off right now. Oh, the floor is yours.
Okay, I get a podcast.
I mean, you've got the time. Do you not do well under pressure?
I don't do well under pressure is my big problem. Yeah, no. Again, if I was next to Mimi, I'd be like, talk to me about it. Trains.
Trains mentioned. Yep. That's on the bingo card.
What's your thing?
Valorant.
Valorant? See, that's too easy.
Good Valorant.
Good Valorant. Okay. We'll keep looking.
I gotta tell you, if you do
Wait,
ever...
they didn't die to the spike! What are we doing?
Oh, no.
What are we doing? The spike is planted back sight, so the range of it goes to about there. See, we'll show you in a second. And they're trapped behind the door they never broke. Okay, I want to. My podcast is going to be about the benefits of dying to the spike, because as you can see, Orengo and Pollitt didn't get enough money. They're maxed out on 1,000 bonus creds, so they can't buy the guns they were supposed to buy on round 3.
Oh boy. All right. Well, 2G accelerating towards A. Flashback sight. 2Es again. Nicely timed 2K to keep Furia in the round, keep him in the fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill out because Tui's has Furia's back. Doesn't matter. No one else needs a gun. If he's there, he'll be all right.
Right.
It's coming after a tough sunset for him. Already in the pistol. Had a big moment on Cat. Now 2 kills here on the anti-bonus.
And 2G slow this round down to a crawl. That's so tough after those early exchanges when you're running into a double senti comp where there is no advantage. There is no thing you can really lean into. Because everything is still on the board for the defense.
He can be really annoying from in spawn here. Couple of trips to play off of if the switch is gone for, but both are dealt with.
Yeah, alarm bot got cleared instantly. Gobert should know where some of the threat lies.
Prize's spot here is huge with the Stinger. Taking the timing on the reload, but Furia wait for it.
Spike a 1v5. Couple of members weak. A triple face will get Furia on the board.
Yeah, good lockdown from Tui's over towards A.
I still feel like you're disappointed. I think I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, no, you know what? I choose joy.
You're not mad.
Yes.
You're just
Their confidence begins.
disappointed?
I'm gonna be as mysterious as possible and not confirm or deny what I'm feeling. What I feel is that round 4 is underway.
Gobert does have an ult. 6 and 2 so far.
I think he had ult in the last round as well.
Yeah, perhaps.
He is snowballed like crazy.
Placing swarm grenade.
Early A main control taken for Furia. Didn't even commit the grav net to it. And with this relatively deep, Senti util over on the B side, I like the options this gives Furia to sort of bunker into back sight in the mid rounds if this clock starts winding down, even just get spam shots from market. You can even hit that deep trip on the left side through the wall up switch.
There's the lockdown.
Tui's could actually ult back sight into this at the end of the duration.
He would be ahead of the play.
What is happening?
Silence has gotten through. That one trip is still up.
Spike down B.
Ult into market from the Omen.
Silence is in trouble. Danger here. There's a lot of flood waiting on the other side of spawn. Paul is able to get an opener.
And that trip, it got the kill for Heat.
Yeah,
Tagged
it
to
never
the
got
wall.
cleared. Silence back sight. LZ with them. Spike not in hand. And Furia will get another round.
That was crazy. Again, that Cypher setup, if you are not diligent in clearing it away,
right.
I think that was the first time we saw the deep trip out of Heat as well. The switch one had been revealed before. That ends up being a combination of, I think, Heat and Tui's getting spam on the player, on lane, from both spawn and market. Maybe we'll see it again. Yeah, there we go. He ended up killing the jumping player that was all tagged up.
And to be clear, 2G were running protocols to clear some of that early utility. You saw the nano out from Gobert from main. It didn't clear anything, but it's not like they weren't thinking about it. They just missed the execution.
Yeah, you can put that trip a little bit higher up. Always be changing the positions, even just slightly. Stop spam from getting it.
Aggro wall A main from Furia, so if you're 2G, you've got a flash paranoia set up with the smoke, and then maybe you wait out the wall.
Great awareness from Prize in bot mid. Paulo was trying to punish these players that were getting trapped up on Cat. He just shut it down. And now with this pressure coming in through bottom mid, this drone coming in with one player on B, it forces the rotate of at least one of these players to give some support to Heat. But all the while, just this pressure of one player of Gobert sets up for now 3 players to pinch into A. They've gotten the rotate they wanted.
Waited out the wall too. That's no longer a factor in A. LZ is able to play ahead of the smoke in main. And Universal's just going to get bullied off. Yeah.
But Tui's is still backside. Tui's has not been dealt with.
And he has been the thorn in 2G side. Adversal will fall. Can Tui's replicate success once more? 2 players back.
What a
Jenny,
swing.
not a single kill found. Good luck.
Left.
Tracking that. You got 2 rifles left on the board, but they're all so far away. What? But Arango might do it on his own. Heat will arrive in a 1v1. Gobert committing to the spike plant. He's got a turret, waiting for the challenge as Heat creeps around Jenny, spots him, just the hat gives him away. 5 bullets left in the second gun. Waiting for the right moment to strike. The camera will give it away now. 4 bullets. Won't take much more than that. He's going to find lethality on the Heat, and he does. A 3K for Gobera as 2G take the lead back.
Gobera is having a day. Started off this game incredibly strong in the pistol with a 4K. Now winning a critical round for 2G on 3.
10-3 so far for him.
And it comes after, a little bit of a disaster here with that market fight.
Yeah.
Rongo getting 3 in a position that really he shouldn't be.
No, not at all. Should never.
But okay. He's up on 10 kills. The rest of his team has 6 combined.
Well, I mean, we don't need to do
I'm just saying the man's going beast mode.
No real early challenge on the other side of the orb, and you can see 2G were ready for it. It was a tap to bait out. They knew that Spike was one off of ult, expecting some aggression.
Paulo was really challenging. Walked up Oppo Rosa into mid. Something you can do on the Yoru and even safer than the Jet with the free teleport out. What 2G do is they try to wait out that teleport, then refilter into the space, just like this.
They should know that Spike has ult, and Heat is playing really far up. And so if they do pop the ult, that trip will go down.
Paranoia ready here out of the smoke too. Using that to make sure the drone gets nothing. And now the split goes into B. Deadlock wall just went down in B main. Here goes 2G.
Sound sensors are not going to be a factor anymore. Very well done from Spawn. There's just not enough to fight back with here.
Rongo on site though. With that kill from 2G, so Rongo could do everything. First one goes his way.
And he answered the call. There's still more to be done. A stun will help. The ult off the mark, but the Phantom is not. Gobera trades it back, a 1v1. It's again Gobera who has to deliver with Tui's on the other side. Can he do it again? Can he deliver for 2G once more? Tucks back sight. Tui's is there. And Gobera delivers.
He's just different today. Every round he is pulling through. This round, the last, the pistol. Now up to 12. And it comes after this madness in mid. A little back and forth. But a good job clearing into the site. He's getting loud up there too, Doug.
Heavy stack A. Furia again on this busted by. Very similar to the setup that you were talking about a couple of rounds ago.
This time committing a Cypher trip into mid after getting abused with the back and forth. There's pivots between tree and market. Finally committing some util there.
The knife did clear market, but it did not tag Heat. He's just playing on the other side.
Yes, now Fury, a big lean over into the B site, creeping up into the space. They should know Gobera's been playing here alone a lot. And a lot of these 1-3-1 looks.
Portal closed.
Now with the flash net trap idea. There's no way Gobera's overextending there.
No patience out of him.
Ooh, actually, so this drone just saw Tui's up in A main, and that's going to give some bad info. 2G think that the stack is actually over towards the A side of the map, and they have no indication of what's going down here. Did we just net ourselves?
Oh, and they ulted too. Oh. Adversal ulted.
Yeah. Remember on Sunset when they wasted 2 ults in the post plant? They're just really struggling to find value with those.
And I mean, Wyatt mentioned it on the desk, and it still continues to be a problem that rears its ugly head. Now they can push out, and yes, some of the Sentinel utility will help, but they don't have the guns to fight back.
Yeah, great. We got some chip damage. We see that where they are. We get some shock damage, but 0 kills. A flawless round for 2G. And there even, it's a good idea. If Furia got effectively everything they wanted, right? The B main, it fakes the presence on there. They have the trap there. If that net catches players, that is an instant potential 1 kill or multi-kill with 3 players flooding in off of the Hunter's Fury. It is just an execution error. Arongo chalks the net straight into the wall, nets himself, and Adverso is sort of hung out to dry.
And so with that, Furia will call a timeout, down 3 rounds. And 2G are finding a lot of success in a relatively traditional comp, the KJ for the Cypher. But on the
this is
attack
as
side,
traditional as it gets, actually.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point. And they're finding that success into a double Senti comp on defense, which is incredibly alarming if you are a Furia fan.
Yeah, I mean, we did see some of the value that Furia got, like the one round they're winning off of the tripwires deep on B after the stun. Discombobulates a bit. You're not buying it?
No.
Yeah,
No,
this is why I'm not a businessman.
You're not selling, huh?
I'm not selling. Well, I think good news for Furia. Here's a sell. The operator.
Yeah,
for Paula.
okay.
Right, it's been 8 rounds.
It's a heavy investment.
But you need to be able to find some active value with this. This comp can struggle when it comes to showing forward lines being held. Paula's really got to seize the reins here.
The knife tag too. If they accelerate here, Paula can't get out. But he stays.
Now he's got it.
Threat will pass.
You should run.
And he has not been pushed off this line. He sees the lockdown. He knows there's at least one here.
Dangerous.
Presumably more. How far out will he peek? He connects on the spike.
But here goes Silence.
Away.
Look at Silence!
All the way into market already. Smooth and steady hands of heat.
Doug, the spike is on site planting. Both other 2G players were stuck behind a deadlock wall in main.
And he still managed to get the spike down.
Furia didn't know. They didn't know that no one else was with him.
And so now, after being starved for information, as long as they have Paula pops the ult, confirming where everyone is. I don't think Gobert was spotted though, but process of elimination.
He's got a feeling.
Gobert punishes. The spam into the smoke was his demise. And again, they know where Gobert is. They have to flush him out of there. They cannot leave him on his own. And they succeed. LZ left in a 1v3. That's 1 kill found. The high-low, they both drop. LZ can pull this off. He's just got to be a nuisance. He's got to be the rat to stop the defuse. And that's exactly what he does. The Red Bull clutch for 2G and disaster for Furia once more.
It's just ridiculous, man. Even when Furia are just objectively winning the round, the wide swing there and the Red Bull clutch is exactly what's necessary. It's a 3-on-1, but LZ played that so nicely. And even the timing he took to go for the wide swing.
Yeah.
Just guarantees him the round if he gets that kill.
Yep. Could not have played that any better.
But for Furia, again, it's a situation where it's an almost, you know? One thing goes differently, the round looks completely different.
Here.
I think the problem, though, is that those almosts that they had, they used them all up on Corrode.
Oh, yeah. And now they're kind of happening every single round.
Right. And now none of them are going their way.
Oh, okay, there's one.
Yeah, there's a
Sheriff Collat.
Yep, and the spike.
And it's walled off.
Yep. Surely they convert this round.
2 guns picked up for it, but maybe a bit greedy.
There's no way they lose a 5v3 when they have the spike.
Stop talking like that.
Right?
You know what you're doing.
Right?
You know what you're doing. This is foul.
Deploying drone.
Look at Paula's position. Able to punish a little bit. Takes his timing perfectly.
I don't like the words you're saying, Doug.
Paula's
I don't like the
dead.
words you're saying, Doug.
No, but they're still fine.
30
Stop
seconds
talking
left.
about Furia.
It's okay. It's okay. He's got
Don't
this.
mention his name.
He's got this.
Don't mention his name, Doug.
Okay.
They're going back into A now.
But take a look at Adverse.
How is he getting away with that?
10 seconds left.
10 seconds left.
A 5v3
Please just talk about a 2G player.
has settled into a
Spike
1v2, and Adverso has 23 HP.
Scanning
Gonna miss
ahead.
his window on LZ.
It is done.
I
I think there might be a competitive integrity ruling after what you just did, Doug.
There is no... Listen, brother. Can we...
Defend yourself. This is now a court of law. What do you have to say for yourself?
How honest can I be? How honest am I allowed to be on the broadcast? I claim no responsibility for that. That's wild.
We know what you did, right?
I could not.
That's just crazy.
Boy, that's yeah, that's 5 rounds. And a great opener for Furia to keep it competitive as 2Es gets the pick. Blades online here for 2G. No control across the middle of the map either, and a drone just cleared out all of B main.
The real question is, how do 2G win this one now?
I see what you're doing.
Spike still got that ulti, right? It's okay, break the wall here. And now splitting in with that KO ult. And shut down the Deadlock util. Okay. There's still a lurk over on the B side.
Yeah,
Gobert could catch this player coming out and then 2G pivot back into him.
Gobert has gone unchecked.
And they've just allowed Prize to sit back in tree. 48 seconds, they've got some time to work with. This off in mid is going to be an issue. Oh dear.
There's Prize getting value.
I mean, the pick into A and now all of a sudden moving away from the B site is Adverso.
He's caught in this awkward spot where he doesn't know if he should rotate away. Oh! Paula misses the shot, the ult's now popped. Adverso's now dead.
Hey, look away. Look away.
I know I'm wearing a lifeguard shirt and whatnot. I don't think I could save them from this. That one's a bit out of my depth.
It's hard to try and put yourself in Furia's shoes here, but
I wouldn't want to be.
No, but I mean, after what happened on Sunset to then like have this like crash on Sunset after narrowly winning out on Corrode, and now with, you know, a 0-3 scoreline on the horizon, chance to win your first map, it feels like the pressure is getting a bit to them. That there's some anxiety here.
Just now?
That fights are being rushed. Moments are being missed.
One enemy remaining.
And to be clear, for as much as we've been dogging on Furia, and arguably rightfully so, the truth is 2G have been able to capitalize, and they have not made their own fumbles, which was their problem on Corrode.
I mean, you think about all the good things they're doing in that round. Well, first of all, after losing the first player, it's 4v5, Spike contact into tree, gets the kill. Great. Then they freeze. They allow their lurks to sort of consider the options in B main and A main. Prize finds a kill in tree there too. They're even using a jet smoke to cross in mid where their operator was holding.
Yep.
Right? So the opportunities where 2G, or rather Furia, could catch them in rotation, these things, 2G are still recognizing and dealing with and stopping from happening. And they're also just seemingly winning all the duels that matter.
Having the opportunity is one thing, but execution is another one entirely, and 2G have shined on Sunset and Descent here in those situations.
Furia are really struggling when they have big gaps of information, right? Mid completely open right now. When the wall goes down, that's great. You can focus back into mid, but when this comp struggles from Furia, it's when you get out attrition, right? Now all your Deadlock utility is seemingly gone. This A side of the map has no info, mid has no info. So you are forced to aggressively challenge, and that's what 2G have been waiting for.
LZ's, I got his crosshair trained, knowing there is a swing that is very likely. They've thrown out A, the deep smoke. How much can Paula find here?
Good bait.
That's very well done. Only one found. But the flash connects, and that'll buy a little bit of time here. 40 seconds left on the round, but Prize might open this up on his own.
Insane. Look at mid, by the way. Gobert has crept up. Heat has to rotate through.
Aranga used his ult.
Disgusting.
Adverso getting to the collat. Still 2 more to find, though. And the Spike's out of reach. 25 seconds left. They don't really have a lot of time to think this one through or go for a second option. They have to go into Adverso.
But he's worried about his back. He doesn't know where Gobert is.
He's got it down to 1v1. The dart will connect. 2 bullets left, 1 target to find, and not a lot of time for Gobert to settle. He has won multiple clutches. That's 3 in a row for Gobert. 2G get to 9.
Even when it gets a little bit shaky there, And Inverso almost has a moment. Gobera has just been so calm in these situations. And I just love how quickly 2G react to this play. Furia had moved in to fully contest over tree. You've got Prize supporting from all the way back in the spawn on the Hunter's Fury. Even the good ideas Furia are bringing, 2G are just reacting to in the moment and turning it around on them.
You mentioned on Sunset, it felt like an experience difference, completely outclassed. That seems to have carried over onto Ascent.
Yeah, and I think in a lot of ways, like 2G versus themselves, Corrode, they were a completely different team. They don't have that level of experience. Well, Sunset Ascent, these are maps they do. Even when the rolls get a little funky, when Silence goes to the signature jet, spikes on KO, it doesn't matter.
With the net in hand, LZ in a position to get punished.
Good cover from Tui's.
Very well done. Got the ult pop. The TP should get Paul out into safety.
Paul wants to stick around for one.
Yeah, burn that midnight oil a little bit and then TP at the last possible second. Nicely done. The thing here is 2G didn't really accelerate much. Now they're getting out onto the site. There's still one trip they're going to have to play around. Has now been cleared. Inverso pops his ult. I thought he was going to stick that.
This is so strange, though. Furia are into the site, and 2G are kind of off sides. It doesn't really matter if Silence wins these fights.
No, this has been beautifully played from 2G.
And Prize is re-wrapping into market now.
Silence is going to be able to swing ahead of this a little bit more. Adverso there. A 3v2. Tui's and Adverso looking to try to salvage might be too strong of a word, but try to get another round before closing out the half. Prize waiting.
One enemy
On the swing, it's telegraphed. It's just that simple for 2G.
Lights out.
Switching sides.
Just completely dominating them, I think, in a lot of these mid-round situations.
Brother, that was 8 rounds in a row.
It's crazy. Literally all of the work they did through mid, playing off of the information that Furia just didn't have.
Yeah.
Brutal.
A prayer, a miracle could not have saved Furia there. We'll see if they can figure something out in the second half. We'll be right back. Oh, once again, there's a massive gap between these two teams at halftime. 2G up to 10 as they're just a couple of rounds away from getting their very first win in America's history on this stage behind us.
Coming in here for stage 2 for their first. I hate to burst your bubble, Doug.
Oh, I trolled a little, didn't I?
You trolled a little bit.
Yeah.
You forgot about the faded loud game.
Right, I did. Well, you know, we can let that one slide.
We're gonna let that one slide.
Yeah. Nobody. I mean,
it counts. It counts for stage 2.
Yeah. And,
First one, stage 2.
And nobody clipped it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
No,
a little.
It'll be okay.
Me when I spread misinformation on the internet.
Yeah. Can't wait for them to beat a non-Brazilian team. But so we'll see. They've been, I mean, dominating in the pistol game so far.
And Furia have not.
Revealing area.
This is where things get a little more challenging for Furia to play. Harder to accelerate into a site with a Yoru instead of the jet slot. But if you actually take control over a site, the Senti util can be pretty devastating. That deadlock's so powerful. in those positions. Right now, 2G are just starving them of fight, starving them of info. Just gonna pop this blind right off of Silence. Seeing a guy.
Starving him of joy. There's the dash. Paul is there to punish. LZ hangs on to his. Waits for the challenge. Deals a little bit of damage, not enough to secure the kill. That shock hurt. By the way, that shock hurt a lot.
Spike down, B.
2Es is so weak. It's all. I mean, Paul has got
Paul with
5
3.
HP.
Yeah, but he still found 3 kills. That might be enough. Wait, Gobert's alive.
And Paula has 5 HP. And Gobert is there on the other side. And the spike has been picked up. And it's another clutch for 2G.
There's just no way, man.
You guys like the little bit of hope that they gave there? How was that? Did that feel good?
Cruel. It feels cruel. Like Gobert is. I mean, let's just appreciate the Red Bull clutch.
Yeah,
you know, 1 kill, 2 kill, a little up and down there. Was that a right click?
It was, yeah, it was.
Man.
Again, 5 HP. A stiff breeze would have secured them the round, to be fair. But Furia force up because they have no real choice otherwise. A couple stingers, an outlaw.
I'm just looking at the HP, the shields. I mean, 2G have 3 light armors. The Glass Outlaw might be tech.
Might. Could.
Unfortunately, Paul has had to teleport away, is scared of the drone. That was hard clearing close angles. And who's that? Spike? Spike's got light armor.
Right, that is one of them.
But he's also got a judge. Okay.
Had a judge.
Okay, who's next? Who's next? That's Omen back there. LZ. Ooh, heavy armor. I don't like that.
This is a numbers advantage for Furia. I think we haven't been able to say much of. The flash is going to connect, though. And they smell blood in the water. Virago on the swing, though. That's going to upgrade a little bit. A judge for 2Es.
And down in hell as well. This is a great position for Furia to play the post from.
Gobert has to clear this out. Threatens the wall being cleared. Decides to join up with Silence, who just gets the best of Virago. And now 2Es with a sheriff and a judge from a distance. Too many targets to find. One window was given to him. That's now 2. Both off the mark. And once again, the probability dwindles with each passing second. 2G get to series point.
Give you a little hope, snatch it away. Give a little hope, snatch it away.
Yeah.
Who's alive again? Yeah. You already know it.
And for as much as I did a small amount of trolling earlier, this is true for Spike.
For Spike, yes.
Who is in a, which is what I said earlier, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely what I said. Definitely didn't lie.
I mean, no one's going to go back and check. You're good.
Right. This is an opportunity for Spike, who, again, was the highly awaited, highly anticipated addition to this roster. I think everybody was looking towards, okay, they knew that they were going to get through, or once it got through Ascension, they knew it was going to be a little while before Spike would join. Once he gets up here, everybody's excited for him, and we talked about it earlier, he had won 1 map prior to this series, still top 10 in ACS, after losing every single series that he's played in. Now in a position to net that first win for the young kid. I mean, that's a lot to be excited about.
It would be huge. And winning here keeps 2G, still playing for their lives a little bit.
Sure.
You need to get this win on the board. And going 0-3 is pretty much dooming your stage.
Okay, good. We're not even going to address it.
What? Oh,
no.
No, we're addressing it.
Oh, no. Oh, we do have to address it.
Yeah, I need a tech pause. I just spat on my monitor.
As one does.
That's a whole new level of disrespect, man. That's crazy.
So Furia on last life. Stack towards B.
Paula's got an ultimate.
Yeah, but 2G have Gobera.
Yeah, but Paula's got a Bucky. That's a lethal combo.
There's the ultimate. Yeah.
Hey, this guy can't reload. Pop on him.
He doesn't really have any help either. There it was. He found it. Gave it to you. It was a little delayed, but you got what you wanted. You got what you bargained for.
No
Oh
way
my
Prize is
goodness.
getting 1 for 1.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I didn't even think he was going to get it off. I thought he was just going to die.
Retaking's still tough for 2G, though. LZ's got a judge still, silence on an outlaw.
Adverso's got 10 HP into Bucky, though. The flash doesn't connect.
And a dream, and hope.
I wouldn't go that far. Tui's waiting on the other side. 2G don't really have a ton here. What are they just... Yeah, I guess they're just playing for exits. That
Might
will...
go for it. Yeah, they're playing for the early exit, Doug.
It was Furia's exit
Yeah.
off the stage.
Yep. Series is over. 2G, take it.
And again, massive moment for Spike. Massive moment for 2G. Able to stay in the hunt, as you were mentioning, given some of the Ascension situation.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to be excited about. Again, if it wasn't for some of those like narrow end around moments on Corrode, there's a really good chance this ends in a I mean, what, an hour and a half earlier?
Straight up, if you remove Corrode, this was a 26-5 round difference.
Could have been an email.
2G dominated.
Yeah.
A text might have sufficed.
Yeah. Yeah. And Gobera had a massive series silence. We talked about him a lot on map 1 and map 2, and then obviously Spike was just he continues to be what 2G needs him to be. On the Neon, he thrives. He's very comfortable, and when he's on the KO, he's serviceable. He does exactly what's asked of him.
Yeah, it takes those aggressive fights, no problem. I think really, though, for me, Gobera was a monster. And you're going to remember all the clutch moments. That was fantastic. But think back to how good his breach was setting up his teammates. Back on Sunset. Like, the flashes into sights, the ults when he's playing on weak side for the retake. He was so flexible throughout this match. And just better than everyone else.